Good evening, Speed Gaming fans. My name is Vincent_246. I am joined by mainly Retro. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. Ready to see what we get out of these runners tonight.
We have currently the first week of Swiss, and we have jessandy8 on the left, kennedij on the right. Both returning runners. They are very formidable. I know jessandy puts up some good results, and we hope to hear some tutors going on. And this is going to be swordless, so we won't be seeing any swords. At least we hope to not see any swords pop up. And we have a first quest overworld, so there won't be all this second quest stuff going on. Where do you hope to see these runners end up at?
Looks like Freedom Fighters predicting the wand to be behind 2 locked doors out of 3 dinos.
Oh, that is the worst. Oh, and we're up in the upper right-hand corner. All right.
One of the keys is that, as you can see in the display, there's also going to be 3 specific Triforces that they need in order to get into 9.
Yep, and this is the start screen that they start in. Is actually an interesting one because you can't actually start on the screen that the candle is. So the randomizer puts you right here. And we have jessandy checking out the first Armos and finds a white sword red candle. Oh my god, this is a baby seed. Starting out with a red candle.
It's early and Jess is in it, so who knows what's coming down.
Alright, what do we have here? And kennedij finds a red candle, and we have a medium secret of 26. Ew, that's terrible because the minimum is 25, so that's one above the minimum. All right, let's see what else we get. Oh, well, we got our Armos item is a heart container. And jessandy is immediately heading back for that white sword red candle. Just get it. Nope.
The randomizer says not today.
Yep. And I'm feeling that kennedij will be going to go after it. And we have a level 3 on jessandy. Oh shoot. Oh, with Uncle Wizzy. Ooh.
Season 3. Ooh.
This is going to be fun. Ooh, some gels. That's actually pretty pleasant to see. But that's not pleasant to see. Ooh, we get the map. So what do you think of the shape of that 3? Oh, and Kennedy found level 6.
Yes. According to Jess' theorem, there's always something in sex. I know 3's map looks almost like one of those creatures from Starship Troopers, the bug.
Ah, okay. All right. Let's see what we... Oh! Uh-oh. We got another tank, Annie. It's just going to try and go back. Ooh, and there's a pack of bombs on Kennedy. So Kennedy got the first pack of bombs. Who's going to get the first red candle?
That repeat offense will definitely be a big help right now until they get that wand.
Yep. And jessandy just went back to start to try and attempt for that red candle again. Is it at 5 hearts? Yes, it is. Ooh, this is actually a pretty pleasant sight here. We got a load, we got some tektites on that screen, so it's going to be very easy. And Jess got her first pack of bombs. Is this going to be the item? No.
Jess is going to probably do these couple of bomb spots to clear out around start.
And Kennedy has backed out of level 6, and now we know where level 6 is. Oh, and there's another heart container.
That's
Jess
the
already
Yeah, she's already found 3 of the take any's.
Oh, and there's a level 2.
Quick map in 2.
There's a person with a fist with a pinky raised, is what level 2 looks like.
I didn't quite see what was on the coast. It either looked like it was the power bracelet or the red ring.
I missed it. So level 2 is going to be a combat focused dungeon where you're going to need resources to find the item. And these legs are going to be at 9 HP for health. So not going to be able to combat these unless Kennedy decides to use a bomb. That's a Gleok. That will never have an item. And that's a bunch of Wizrobes.
Jess is over in 6 now, putting her theorem to the test. Will it help? Well, we'll see.
Yep, and Jess is going to be able to do a little bit more in this because of the fact that she has the red candle. Now, Kennedy found a ruby boss, so that's going to help with the money. Ooh, Jess. Ooh. Alright, beeper strats are off, and nothing in that room. And we're going to say no to that room. We will find out eventually where that ladder is.
Thank you, chat. Chat's verifying its power bracelet on the coast. And oh, that is correct. She only has found 2 take any's because one of the hearts was her Armos item.
Yep. Well, I will say one thing. I know it is a blue dark nut in that one room, but I would have taken the 2 bombs. I would have spent the bombs on that room to try and see if I could get the item from that blue dark nut. Just personally myself.
Yeah, I would have probably done the same thing being down to that one enemy.
Maybe she'll do it.
Find the bomb wall.
And find the ruby boss.
Oh, Kenji takes a death in 3.
Oh, nice use of the candle boost there. Was able to get that key. Keys are very essential, and jessandy decided not to bomb the blue dark nut. And Kennedy has the map for 3 now.
So far, the dungeons they found have not been friendly.
No, they have not. But now Jess is in 2.
So now the real question...
$25 bombs is the price for bombs this seed.
Yeah. Thank God, as Z1R racers, we know how to count to 10.
Yep. Ooh. Yeah, that was unfortunate for Jess. She got eaten by a lake.
So the real question is, when she finds it, does she pick up the boomerang? Because everybody knows her hatred for the boomerang.
Probably not, since she has the red candle. She will take it, only if it's her first item. I mean, she will take it if she does not have her wand or this red candle. So I don't think she'll take it. There's another key. Save and retry strat is a really good plan. Because with that you can save the resources that you spent. And now kennedij has gotten his red candle. So he's pretty well set up now to try and do stuff.
I think Jess is probably going to see a little more of 2, maybe, just because she has keys. I don't think Kenji had anyone he was into.
He had, it's not so much keys that were an issue. He didn't have combat. That was his problem. Because all he had was a blue candle. And that wasn't going to take on any of the enemies in here. But he also didn't have... Ooh. Now that room didn't seem too friendly. This one is doable, but I don't think there's going to be an item in this room. Just unfortunate that Jess got locked in here.
Exactly. She's like, man, I don't want to do this.
And we get into at least more overworld exploration on Kennedy's side. So I kind of want to keep an eye on that, see if anything pops up. Ooh, another key. Another key. Just needs to be a little bit careful in this room because down to 1.5 hearts. Ooh! Has the silvers.
I'm sure Gannon's not happy that someone left those laying on the floor.
Yep, and that is confirmation that the power bracelet is on the coast. Ooh. Man, both players that were at 1.5 hearts barely survives the coast. At least so far. Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon.
Commentator's jinx. She didn't make it.
All right. Well, one thing I will say is, with the swordless flags, they know that the bow and the wand will not be in 9 because right now the important items cannot be in. Important items in 9 flag is turned off, so these runners will not enter 9 until they hit go mode. Because at least Jessandy won't. Because she knows she needs to find the wand and the bow. And maybe the step ladder.
Yeah. I'd say she's got 1 out of 3 pieces towards a true go mode. I always like to have the ladder just so I don't have to worry about if I have to leave to get it personally.
Well, go into 9 with a ladder. This guy has done it. I remember one race I lost because I made that gamble. I literally was able to kill Gannon, and then I got to the princess, and like 3 minutes later, the other runner finished because they went and got the ladder.
Still haven't found a lot of dungeons. Only found 2, 3, and 6.
Yep, and Jessandy must like the beeper strats.
Keeping her awake.
Alright, take 2. And just survives the screen. Large is 86.
And small is 6. So I would say we are in poverty seed territory.
Yep. Oh, by the way, we found level 1.
That's always a good level.
It's 1 screen north of the wood sword screen.
And we know there's a guaranteed two items in there too.
Yep. And I'm sorry, Kennedy, but that door is not going to pirouette. You need to come from the north in order to pirouette that door, which there is no way to do so right now. Oh. Another key block. That's not great. Looks like one is going to have the habit of being one of those levels that's going to eat up all your keys. Unless this comes north. Looks like we're going to get 2 keys right away in 1. Let's see if it knocks us on keys. Whereas if just over there, Jess is sitting pretty healthy on keys right now. So we might be able to see more of one when Jess gets to it. There's the blue ring, and Jess is pretty close to being able to get that blue ring there.
Yes, she is. And then Kendi found the bomb upgrade for the magic sword.
Oh, and we found level 7 at the wood sword screen.
So all around, Vanilla Start seems to be a heavy place.
We're not going to get very far here, it looks like, unless we decide to spend some bombs. Can we go north? No. Oh, there's the arrows. Oh, and just... Wow. So we are ladder blocked in 7.
Boof is saying 7 looks like a shrimp. I gotta say it looks like the airship from Mario Brothers 3.
Boof always knows what's best.
And she knows when you miss a nickel or two.
Alright.
Jess is on Candle Row, and then we have Kendi
Level
up.
5.
Yes, up by Death Armos.
Kennedy finds all the levels before Jess. And let's see if Kennedy actually gets a bomb drop from this Gorilla. I'm not sure where his count was with that currently, but let's see. This is an item? Ooh, it's the raft.
It's the raft. Is it going to be useful or useless?
And we're out of 5. So that was a good 5. Just go in one room and then say, oh, I'm done. I'm not coming back. And it just finds level 7. Unfortunately, she'll find out that she is ladder blocked, and Kennedy takes a death on Death Armos screen. And Jess is going to find out the bearer of bad news that does not bomb. Alright, Coast Raft.
Survey says...
It's not needed. Ooh, does Jess survive this screen? There's a lot of death on this screen. Nope. Back in level 2 for Kennedy.
That's a long hike to get back there to get to 1, too.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. Alright, and buys a couple packs of bombs. Flamehurst. Yes, there are some random Triforces. We don't know what Triforces is yet. We haven't seen level 9 yet.
Where do we think
Alright.
9's gonna be, chat?
Alright. So what is Jess going to be doing? I guess she's not going to wrap around down. And we got gambling. Jess is not going to gamble. Ooh. That's potion shop. Has the letter, could buy a potion.
Or at least check the prices.
And we have found any roads. That is already a D for the any roads right now.
D, I was going F. And I'm a teacher.
Oh, now it's an F. Okay, a C. Only because it gets you to the middle. And it takes up one of the rough spots. So that's at least knowledge for Jess. Right?
I'll give it a D plus.
Be back in 6.
Just with a nice screen scroll.
Alright. So Death Mountain has been pretty much a bust here.
Might have missed it. Have we seen a door repair yet?
I don't know. I don't think so, honestly. Yeah, just left Death Mountain dead. Well, there's a bunch of money. And Jess's wallet is capped. To Triforce in 6. And Kennedy takes a Triforce. We think that Triforce is going to be needed, but maybe.
Full door repair, 25.
And there's another take, Annie.
It's like Field of Dreams. If we wish it, it will come.
All right, so Death Mountain only had a take-in. That's it. And that actually took out one of the. Another good thing is that about the door repair. I mean, the Any Rose is it took out a power bracelet spot.
Yeah, she shouldn't have to come back over here for anything after that.
Yeah. Ooh, she barely survived that.
She felt those beams across the back end for sure.
Okay. Looks like we're both runners are about up to end up in the. Well, Kennedy is in the graveyard in the graveyard area. Well, dead woods area, and Jess has made her way here. And there doesn't take any. That's the last take any. So we got two in the one in the Lost Hills, one in the forest, one in the Dead Woods, and one in Death Mountain.
Just takes a look at the lake she cannot to.
And there's level 4. And both runners are in 4.
Quick little high five.
Yep. About the same offense for both of them. There's a key. 5 keys for Jess. Ah, P.E.K.K.A. bombs, just what Jess needed. There's the heart container, and 4. That's a potential Goma block. Woo! Look at that level 4. That's pretty stringy.
Yeah, that's definitely an interesting 4.
And this enemy set in 4 is actually pretty friendly.
Compared to the other ones we've seen so far, absolutely.
Another key for Jess's collection.
Chat saying it looks like an AT-AT, a Fancy 9, maybe the Pixar lamp after it jumps on the ball. Oh, Jess takes a death.
That's very unfortunate. Ooh. And they're not going to be able to escape this room. Because of the Pole's voice. That's Zelda's room. They are one in level 4.
Wander bow blocked to get rid of those enemies.
It actually logically requires you to have the wand for that. Bow does not actually put that into logic.
Okay.
Because the bow could be behind those poles' voice.
Didn't even think of it that way. You are absolutely right.
That's just his last take any. Now I've got a question for Jess. When's she going to spend all that money?
Will she buy the blue ring the next time she sees it?
Who knows? But she is going to come across level 5 right now. There's some Gorilla. And we already know that level 5 is a bit of a bust right now.
We know that, but they don't know that.
Yeah, but at least Jess will get out of here pretty quickly. As Jess picked up her raft. And just like kennedij, just takes the death on death Armo screen.
Death Armos MVP.
Alrighty. Look where kennedij is at right now. Going back to level 1. With his one key. Oh my god. What? You need at least 3 anywhere in level 1.
Hey, just like Cookie Monster, it eats all the keys.
Alright. Jessandy takes the a screen scroll to get onto that screen to get there faster and get a health refill.
Kenny just bought a key and looks like he's heading back to 1. Will we need another one immediately following that?
That is a good question. And Jess is in level 1. And finally we get another key. finally it stops with all the key doors. This is not too bad. And jessandy is actually primed for the magical sword bomb upgrade.
Which is right next door and down the screen.
All right, what do we have in here? The boomerang. Kennedy is going to pick it up. Now the real question is Jess actually going to pick it up? Not. So we're probably going to
Find out next week on Z1 Randomizer. Will Jess pick up the boomerang?
We'll just get rid of that blue dark nut. That blue dark nut is trolling, Jess. There's a Triforce. Ooh, does Jess pick it up? Yep. Alright. So far, the only item we found is the boomerang.
They found the boomerang and the heart, so we know that we got one more item left in one.
Yep. That room is cleared. There's the map.
Kendi finds
There's
the
the
bow.
Alrighty. And that's one cleared out. On our end.
Jess has the bow and silvers, so she's firing away.
Oh, she's going to definitely.
Moment of truth, and oh, she grabbed it, everyone!
Wow.
And I know Boof is marking it down. Not only did she grab the bow, she left a nickel sitting on the ground.
So that actually does allow these runners be able to do more stuff here. Once did Kennedy get the bow?
Yes, they both did receive the bow. Kennedy actually got it first, but I don't believe he has arrows yet unless he just bought them.
So now all we need is the we need to find level 9 still. And I think between these runners we have found the levels but 9.
Yes, 9 8 also. 8 and 9 we have not seen.
And I think we've seen the entirety of the overworld.
Jess is now clearing out this room that we couldn't get by.
We find out the Triforce is one room to the right. That's a dead end. there are only like 4 rooms left where the item can be in this 4. Because we've seen all the lower parts of this dungeon.
Kenji is
This could
actually.
be item.
Ooh, what do we got?
The ladder. Which might be the key to finding level 8 and 9.
The rich get richer. So if you do the bird math as I was taught by the first gentleman I ever did comms with, which was Alsoa, we found the ladder in 4, and we found the bow in 1, which means you got to skip a level and add, so 6 is going to have our wand.
I think you need to... No, I don't think that's how that works. I think you need to subtract 1 from 4, so 3 will have the wand.
Could be. I was never good at PEMDAS. That's why I became a history teacher.
You got a sign of approval, by the way.
Oh, then we're good.
Yep.
And he just corrected our math and it works out.
All right, and we need 4, 7, and 8. So we need to find level 8. So Jess actually has one of the Triforces and will not have to return back to that level.
Yes.
And there's level 8.
Which Jess knows is a required Triforce. For those that didn't see it, it was 4, 7, and 8, I believe it was.
Oh boy, Manhandler. I remember having those manhandlers troll me the other day. Oh. Ooh, got some bombs. And get those toots out there. We got the tutor.
Toot toot! Here we go!
Ooh, nice bomb pickup.
Nice bomb work to deal with these Wizrobes.
That's the only way of being able to deal with these Wizrobes, in fact. Oh, look at that! Her recorder being put to good use!
Playing the sweet, sweet melodies.
Oh, and is this the other item? And I guess we shall ask. Can you guys name that tune? As that is the a staircase. Dude, this screen is not fun.
Nope. She's like, do I stay or do I go now?
She's going to try and get rid of those blue whizzies as much as she can. Wow. This level is rude.
Game's got jokes for us tonight.
But rewards her with a pack of bombs and gives her a refill.
Ooh,
There's the
and she now knows
Triforce.
where the Triforces that she needs.
Oh, but gets shuttered out of the Triforce. All right. Wow.
Tries to reset the room and gets no bueno.
At least it's the blue Wizrobe is gone. Now, is this the item? No. Ugh. You want to know what really hurts? That one Wizrobe that she cleared, she has to re-clear it again if she takes the staircase path.
I know.
This could have the item. Oh. That fact is true. One cannot just simply walk into 9. There's at least a key. Another key. Oh, and walked right into a Wizzy. kennedij back down to 1 key remaining.
Uncle Wizzy's not playing around. Kendi gets the ladder.
Yep. And gets the Triforce from 4, which will be good because that's one of the Triforces that Kennedy needs to beat the Seed without him knowing. Ah, that's unfortunate for Jess.
The good thing is that Kendi does have the ladder, so he can get the power bracelet, which will allow him to find 9.
And level 8. Because level 8 was right below level 9. But which one does Kennedy find first? And Kennedy finds out that the rest of the areas in Death Mountain are duds. It finds out that's at any road.
And as we can see on the retest of any roads, it's still an F.
Yep, that is true. We still need the wand. And we got another room with a bunch of whiz robes in it. Oh, and Jess got a little greedy, tried to get that heart, and got shot in the face with a beam. It looks like. I think Jess shot that old man. I think Jess has had enough of this and just going to leave it. I don't blame her.
He's like, I'm taking my Triforce and I'm not coming back till the game tells me I have to.
Alright. So now, where is... I'm guessing Jess is going to 7 now, since it's right here. Has a ladder, can get work on it. Not the best enemy set either.
Meanwhile, Kendi's still going around Death Mountain, finding out that there's absolutely nothing over there he needs.
Yep. All right. And now we're starting to get somewhere. Bow required item? Bow required wand? Oh, that would have been fun.
Now remember, originally at the beginning of the broadcast, it was said 2 locked doors and a triple dinosaur in order to get the wand.
That's what you said. I said nothing of the sort.
I didn't say it. I reiterated it from the chat.
Yeah, I'm not going to... Oh, that's a buck. We need to get a staircase to get to that upper portion.
Nolson, yes, the wand is required in swordless to kill Gannon.
There's the transport to get to the upper section. That's a bomb upgrade. Ooh. Gotta fight a manhandler. Oh man, that was a nice manhandler kill.
Very nice.
How about I take 2 with it?
It's deja vu. There must be a glitch in the randomizer.
Oh, no item for Jess though. Alright, and done with that room. So the item is on... Ooh, Kennedy finds take any and grabs a potion. I think that's Kennedy's last take any.
I don't think so. I think that's only... Well, I think that was only his second one. So at this point, I'm pretty sure Jess has pretty much done a full overworld clear minus maybe one section or one spot.
We've seen everything. We've seen all the levels. We just need to keep on diving back into levels right now until we find what we need. At this point in time. And I'd like to say that for a moment there, Jess had a nice number of rubies there. But yeah, we're going to have to... If we're going to find the item in 7, we're going... It's either down in this room, which it's not. And the Triforce is one room beyond that nasty Wizrobe room that we're about to walk into. Looks like only like 3 Wizrobes, though. Could be. Wait, no, I see more now.
Surprise!
Ooh, nice. Alright. And we're going to have to take that key door. Jess needs to try and survive this. Oh man. Is this where the item is? No. Only 2 bombs to Jess's name. Wow. I mean, this would be the logical way to go to try and check stuff out. Is this the item? No. Wow.
Still no put. Here's the item.
Oh, and this is rude. She has to hope that this is the wand here, or else she's trapped. It's not. So she has to go through those whiz rooms again to get the Triforce.
Burns the book for good measure, then picks it up. So we now know we have the book in 7. So we have outstanding items in 3, 6, 1, and 8.
No, we have both items out of 1.
No, I meant like we didn't find 1 item in 8. We only found the tutor in the heart.
Yep. Yeah, 3, 6, and 8 are the only options.
Scaramucci, Mags was Vanilla's start to the right.
Was that a triple Dodongo room?
Maybe it was. We haven't seen a Dodongo room yet.
Oh. Oh. All right. Here comes Jess with the Triforce out of 7.
So Jess is looking for that final piece, which is that wand.
Yup. And she's not looking too hot on her rubies anymore.
No. So she's going right into 3.
And her key count doesn't look too hot either. And Kennedy finds the news out about level 9.
And that he needs 478 Triforces. I mean, 4, 7, and 8 Triforces.
Oh, that was just a single Dodongo room. Okay, that's not too bad. And looks like... Oh, and Kennedy went and grabbed the magical sword bomb upgrade. And Gannon is in level 8.
I think 4 was the easiest enemy set dungeon we saw whole run so far.
Up to 12 hearts. There's a recorder for Kennedy. And Jess out of bombs.
Yeah, so she's got to leave 3 to head to the store.
She can only afford 1 pack. There might be an argument just to grab the magical bomb upgrade.
Yeah, because I don't think she grabbed that yet. Great strat. Jess is moving around, but does not get a single bomb pack.
Alright, Jess in 6.
Omega, no. In this flag set, important items cannot be in 9. And because we are swordless, the wand is considered an important item.
Yep, and here goes Kennedy fighting that end of the transport. Takes a potion, drink of his potion. Alright, kills the dig dogger. There's a Triforce out of 6. Just now out of keys.
Everybody's favorite crab, Goma!
Oh, is this the item for 6? Oh, there's another key. And no, it's a transport. Okay.
And the energy.
Yep. So wand is not in 6.
Wand is in 3 or 8.
But that is more than certainly welcomed in Jess's eyes because she was running out of keys there. and uses the last of her money to buy that bomb upgrade. Buy those bombs. Nope. No, not double boomerang 9, because on the boomerang in 1.
Still not gonna grab the upgrade.
Wow, look at that aim. Please, leave this food out. Oh yeah, this is the Wizrobe set. Yeah, this is... Even though the red candle is nice, it is going to be an extremely hard fight through this level 8. Ooh. This is new on Kennedy's side, isn't it?
No, I believe this was where one of the items was.
Oh.
Yeah, I believe that's where the tutor was.
Oh, another nice bombing from Jess. But unfortunately, that block did not push. There's been a lot of fake outs in this 8. Oh, there's the floor heart in 8. Gotta say it. Gotta have heart.
CJ's heart sensors are going off. So Jess has actually cleared a lot of this 8. I think she's only missing like the bottom portion of where she's at now.
Yeah, I believe so too. And Kennedy grabbed the triad of 8. And here is the And it is the white sword bomb upgrade.
The white sword bomb upgrade. Dun dun dun.
So we can fill out the rest of the tracker now. 1 has to be in 3, and the red ring and the boomerang in 9.
Yep. And as we saw, Jess was not happy to see that bomb upgrade as she tried to literally burn it to the ground.
Yep.
So I would still have to say I would give the edge to Jess at this point because Kendi still needs to go back to 2 to find silvers.
Oh, that was a painful death. Yep. That's not going to work, unfortunately, Jess, because those are going to be the 3 wizrobes in that room. So you're going to need to find another way to get in bombs right now.
Which is exactly what it looks like Kendi's trying to do. Get some bombs over here on his screen.
Oh, Troldondo! Just got trolled.
Oh, what a troll.
Alright. Going to have... Oh, and her friend, Lionels are coming to her rescue right now. Ah, there's a pack of bombs for Jess.
Let's use them wisely, Jess. Don't get trolled.
I don't know if she has enough, though. Guys, she's going to have to re-kill that entire room again. level 7 about to get the book and find out the bad news that level 7 finds out the level 7 had the book and has to go through that Wizrobe room to get the Triforce out 7.
Oh,
And stuck with those Wizrobes and has to
not have enough
redo
balls.
all that again. Took the exact same path that kennedij did. Did kennedij? Oh no. Forget that the Triforce was on the upside.
Yeah, he's going the wrong way.
Wait, no. kennedij couldn't have known that because of the fact that he didn't have the compass. Alright, this is not it. There's that bomb upgrade. Oh, here's the item in 3.
Yep.
And
there's a beat stick.
Alright.
And in the words
We all know
of
what's coming up.
That's right, we're going to 9 and we're looking for a roar and a door.
I don't think there will be Wizzies in level 9. There's at least been 3 levels with Wizzies already in it. Because we had... Obviously, we had it in 8. We had it in... Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's not going to be Wizzies in 9. Because there only can be 3 levels with Wizzies.
Yes, and that is a beefy 9.
Yeah.
So as I said, we're looking for Gannon and a roar. That way we can make some bacon. And then after that, we're going to be looking for our lovely kidnapped princess behind one of these shutter doors that will not open if Gannon is not dead.
And either the roar or we're looking for the text box right now in Jess's screen that says roar.
So that lets us know Gannon is somewhere northeast, south, or west, and she already...
In this case, knows where she is because she was already in the room south of there.
So here she is. She has found him and gets the stun lock. And we got bacon. Are we going to luck out on one of these shutter doors?
Nope.
Nope.
How about this other one? Nope. All right. The search continues.
When I think about Gannon getting beaten by the wand, it makes me think of the old school Dinosaurs TV sitcom. Not the mama, not the mama.
It's a shutter door, but it does open. There's another shutter door, and it does not open. So we're going to play this game, huh?
It's like the Oprah show today on the randomizer. You get a shutter door, you get a shutter door, and you get a shutter door.
Alright. And I'm willing to bet that this is going to be a staircase, and it's going to be hilarious if it had an item in it, but it didn't. Double shutter door. There's another staircase. But Zelda could be up in this corner here. Oh, look at that. kennedij built up enough rubies for the bomb upgrade. And it's +7. And just
Zelda.
Found Zelda.
Get your GGs out, everyone. Jessandy finishes with a time of 131.21.
I bet she has some words about this.
Oh, I guarantee she's gonna have
And
some
here
words about
she
this
comes.
one. GG's, Jess.
And here comes our race winner, Jessandy.
No, there are no GGs. That speed is a steaming pile of trash.
I know, both of you were having at it. Those Lionels just like to poke you with that sword of theirs.
I was getting so frustrated. With the
Yeah. You grabbing that book in that Gleeok room? What were your thoughts on that?
Sorry, I think my audio might be weird. I heard it. I was all crackly. Can you repeat that one?
So, that book in 7.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I was really mad because I couldn't go back and get the Triforce without having to re-clear that stupid Wizrobe room.
I know, right? And how about that Trolldango?
Oh, and 3?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. If I would have cleared it, if I wouldn't have gotten trolled, hopefully, cross fingers, I would have gotten the wand at that point. It was literally trolls at every turn. But you know what? That's what we play the game for. You get trolled sometimes. You get the nice jet seed sometimes. And if you can't appreciate both, then what you doing?
Oh yeah, question. Did you not find a magical bomb upgrade?
I saw one somewhere, but I didn't have enough money.
It was one screen left of level 8.
Oh, the bomb upgrade! Oh my gosh, why didn't I pick that up? I had enough hearts, didn't I?
Yes, you did. Like,
Yeah,
you're all quiet.
you had me call the chest jerk. Gotta have heart.
Oh my gosh, it was right there. I totally forgot about that.
And GG's, Kennedy.
GG's, Jess.
GG's, Kennedy. Can we just go wipe this whole thing from our memories?
That was awful. That was I just never got going. I don't know. I felt kind of lost and confused from like the start. So I'm looking at you. Oh, 3. Okay. And then 2.
Yeah, you either had to bomb the Dodongo or go to the room to the right and bomb the combo Wizrobe pancake room to get down to it. I spent a lot of time in that 3. Also, there were like 50 rooms in every level that could be push blocks that weren't.
It was crazy. It was crazy. Like, I'm trying to think which dungeon I was in where maybe was it 7 or 6? One of these where it was like 7 rooms in a row. All were push block, like potential push block rooms.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like somewhat easy at the beginning when we had the nearly free red candle. I'm like,
yes,
this is amazing. And then we had the coast heart on the Armos. I'm like, let's go. It's gonna be way easier. Yeah, no.
No.
Yeah, I will say this is a base. No, this was not.
Oh my gosh. I'm trying to remember 3.
By the way, Kennedy, Kennedy, that room that was in 7, the blue Wizrobe room?
Yeah.
The room north of it was the Triforce in 7.
Oh.
With the pancakes.
Okay.
The best part about that though, Kennedy, was you have to go through that room, past the Triforce room, to find the item, which I was looking for because I didn't have wand. And it's a spiral staircase room with a Gliok and a shutter door. So you have to then go back again.
So that's what I got the item and then was like, well, I'm never coming back here. So
yep.
I was. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I found a ton of levels early, and I just like made no progress in any of them. They were just like, it was a terrible enemy set where like the blue Wizrobes wouldn't go away, and then there were pancakes, and it was just miserable.
Yeah, I can't even with that 14 deaths on Jess's screen. I think there was more than just 14 deaths there.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I just say that we deserve a drink after this.
There were so many times where I had minimized the race time room, and so I started checking at like 45 minutes, and then I was like, Jess still hasn't finished. And that actually, I met it a little bit on 7 where there was like really tough, blue Wizrobe room with the shutter north, and I was like, oh well, this must be a room you have to get through. It turns out it was, but it was not the way I thought it was.
Yeah, that blue Wizrobe room was hard required. Actually, multiple blue Wizrobe rooms were required to go through. I think there was like 3 or 4 blue Wizrobes that were required. It leads to a very unfriendly for most runners. So, congrats to you guys for sticking it through.
Yeah, I'm just ready to kick back and watch everyone else suffer now.
Yeah.
Oh, if you would have tuned into Fury and Ice match, you would have had joy and a half watching that one.
Yeah, there was like one when we started, I thought like maybe this will be the scene where like Wand is Armos and we'll jet through this, and that dream died very quickly.
But I was gonna say, the one time you get Wand Armos, you're gonna get every room 8 required blue wizards.
Yes. Triple the dongos.
Alrighty.
Well.
Is there any last thoughts for you? I think we pretty much said what the seed was about, but any last thoughts for both of you?
There it is.
Yeah, no, I actually enjoy these flags. I know some people don't, but I think it's kind of fun to try and figure out the 3 and then find your items, and I've been having fun getting back into this. So looking forward to the rest of the Swiss.
Yeah, good luck round 2, Kennedy, and thanks Vincent and mainly Retro and Chance for doing all the comms and tracking.
Absolutely, ditto.
Yes. Well, with that, I guess we will let you guys go. Good job tonight, Jess. Good job, Kenji. Good luck the rest of it. Chat and viewers, if you guys like these guys and enjoyed what you saw, give them a follow. Follow their channel. They're always putting the content out there. They're fun to watch. Also, remember, like our trackers and our comms. And other than that, have a great night. Keep posted. We got races going on all weekend. Have a good night, everyone.